booty.
Feeling booty. No, we just listened to that song. Booty. Coffee Breath with Matt and Seth. How you doing, pal?
I'm here. We're making it.
Yeah, we just listened to Feelin' Groovy by Harper's Bazaar, a cover of Simon & Garfunkel's Feelin' Groovy, which you did not care for as much as the reimagined Harper's Bazaar version. Those guys are
way
so
better.
clean cut. So music was just clean and safe. It was before the facade fell. It was like when people are trying to be something they're not.
That's right.
You know, this is their image. And then they take a break and they're like, where's my fucking heroin? You know, and they're like, you guys, one more take. All right. Feeling groovy. Cut. Mark, you were a little flat on that take.
Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what to do.
You want to see flat? I'll flatten your fucking face.
Yeah. Check out your girlfriend's butt. That's flat. Feeling
Take it again. I said take it again. Hit your little button. I got a date with a 14-year-old at the Brown Derby.
Yeah.
I am. It's the 50s. It's fine. She's my cousin. We're married. It's fine. She's my wife. I'm going no headphones today, pal.
Ooh.
Still have an ear infection. You know what? I kind of wanted to let people see my face. I didn't want to hide all this from you with the clunky headphones. I was like, can we get rid of these? And
I'm glad you did.
Stop blocking the moneymaker.
Yeah. It added a Mickey Mouse aspect to the show, so I'm glad it's gone now. Matt's out and about. Watch out, girls. Watch out.
I'm out in the town.
Man, I went on a couple dates.
I had a date last night, and I was supposed to get a drink with a lady tonight. That might not happen. You know, those fall through. Actually, I'm dating.
He's out there.
I'm out there dating a couple girls, which is fine because we're not. That's okay, right? It's okay to date more than one person. It's dating, right?
That's why it's called.
It's not like I don't have a girlfriend yet. Why should I?
Yeah. Why? You know? Why? You know, why put the labels on things?
So, yeah, I had a day last night. It was great, and might go out tonight. And I had to go to the bank because we're going to move apartments. The new studio is going to be dope. We got a different unit in the same building.
That's right. Upstairs, no more stomps, no more clomps.
Yeah, our neighbors are upstairs now. We can hear every step they take when they're going to the club.
Every move they make. We won't be missing them.
No. So it's really annoying, and it wakes us up. So now we got an upstairs unit with a beautiful view
of the
woods, and we have a back balcony where we can like be naked and fuck around. No one can see us. We're totally secluded. We
go out there, do the helicopter and the hot dog dance whenever we want. To the woods, to nature.
Yeah.
Reconnect.
You see an owl or a raccoon, you just go, you like that? And helicopter for him.
And then the owl goes.
It's pretty good.
Like that?
Just helicopter. You know, have you ever been outside naked?
Let me think. When it was a baby. No, recently. No, I don't think I have. It's been a minute. I think it's time. Next time you go smoke a cigarette, I'm just going to go out there and just
it's free.
Let brain hang.
Yeah. I can tell you the last time I was naked outside, I was like living with my parents, and it was like I was back from college, and I was really sad. I kind of failed, and I was working as a cameraman for the news, and I got this is before you could get good weed regularly. So I got some good weed, and I got crazy high, and I was kind of finally feeling good because I finally got weed. I didn't have a connect for a while. And I was like, I'm so high, I feel so good. And it was like a nice summer night. And I said, I'm just going to run around the neighborhood naked. So I just took all my clothes off and no one was up. It's like suburban neighborhood. It's like 2 a.m. And I just ran around the neighborhood naked. And then this car came to a stop. And I'm just like on the sidewalk. And I just had to hide behind a bush and wait for the car. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of insane. Like now I look like a psycho. Now I look like a flasher. Like I just thought it'd be hilarious and it felt good. But I look creepy now. Someone's bush is naked. You
just had an impulse, and you're like, I'm acting on this.
But if there's like a teenage daughter getting dressed and the light comes on and I'm sitting there naked, no, I just wanted to go for a run. They're like, yeah, right, pal.
You wanted to feel primal again. You know?
I did, yes. That's exactly it. I wanted to feel primal and free. I didn't want any constraints on my mind or my body. I wanted this is how I would be in nature. This is my natural animal self.
Yeah. I'm letting brain hang.
Yeah, letting it all hang. So you've never been naked in nature just wandering around?
It's been a minute. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think remember the last time though?
No, I can't. I think I kind of would want a loincloth though. You know? Like enough where it's just covering.
Yeah.
But it's not constricting. So it's just like a shield. A fabric shield.
A fabric shield.
And then I'd do that.
We should do it sometime. Let's
Naked
get
and
naked.
afraid.
Dude, we can do it. At our new upstairs apartment, we'll be able to get not afraid. We'll be naked and totally unafraid. Dude, you can go on your balcony like, we'll time it out so we're not out there at the same time. Like if I'm gone or you're gone and we know no one's there. Dude, we're totally blocked. No one can see us. Like it's perfect.
True.
You could totally just, and you know
Well,
what?
there is cracks in the bottom of the wood.
Okay.
But I guess you wouldn't hear, if you heard them like the sliding glass open, you'd be like,
yeah,
go
you
back
wouldn't.
in.
I don't think you'd see, but like this part of me is not tan at all, and it looks crazy. I'm tan, knees down, and
Do you have a farmer's
waist
tan
up.
right now?
I just have a crazy farmer's tan. I look like a psycho. Like
No, you're pretty even out on your arms, though.
my thighs are pale and milky. So they're like a
Player. You want to see pale and milky.
we just got 1,000 more views.
What? You like pale and milky? Do you like that?
Did you time out?
No, that actually slipped. I didn't mean.
I thought he's been timing this move out.
No.
He's had this planned.
No, that was
Unplanned, folks. That was just a freebie. That was a lucky accident.
I leaned back.
That was a wardrobe malfunction, like totally unplanned. No, see, ours actually was unplanned. The Janet Jackson thing was completely planned. Because why would you have the nipple ornament on if it was totally an
remember
accident?
watching that with
why
my-
would you have a perfectly
Yeah.
crazy?
That was purpose.
I wanted to see your boob so bad, but then for some reason when you cover up the nipple, I'm unsatisfied. I know the boob is out, but I feel like it doesn't count.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's like
I
at
need
the
whole-
pool, when you see the girls in the bikinis, the babages, and you're like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, it is, but you just want the.
But then you're like the other day when I was there, and the girl was putting on lotion, oily,
Lotion.
and she was she didn't know her boobie was out, and I'm sitting there just like,
Oh yeah, just out. Yeah, and you're kind of like your boob's out, man. Like trying to give her like. It was just out on the side.
yeah,
Slipped out.
slip
That's
out,
the best.
yeah,
I mean, you don't want to leer, but just get in the periphery where you can see it where it's kind of blurry.
yeah. I was just like, all right,
Yeah.
this is a day.
Feeling groovy. Feeling booty.
Looking
Feeling
at boobies.
Feeling boobies.
It's like those days when you see a boobie. That's such a stupid 13-year-old saying. It's like, when you see a boobie.
do you remember when you saw your first girl boobs that were girls your age? I think I was like 16.
let me think.
I was hanging out with these dumb goons and my friends, and they're just kind of goofballs. Like they're just like guys that bros, And they had this girl, and I forgot her name, and she would just hang out, and she wasn't their girlfriend, but she would make out with one of them sometimes. And she just was a friend, smoked weed with them. Just a girl that was like the third wheel in the group, And she was cute, but she would just always be around. And then one night she was just like, had her jacket on, and she had no shirt on, and I was like, I said something like, "Where's your shirt?" And she's like, "What shirt?" And I was never seen girl boobs, and my face was like, and they were laughing because I think I was just like, "Holy," you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're real. They're right. You just never see them. You see them in movies and by accident.
Yeah. And then a real boob's in front of you, like, oh gosh.
It's intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, I'm not supposed to be seeing this right now.
Yeah. I can't believe I got this far. It's like a video game when you're like, I can't believe I'm at the final. I hope I don't fuck this up. I made it. Past all the gauntlets to the.
Yeah. The maze and everything. I remember seeing my first one. I was just.
How old were you? 8th grade, 10th grade.
As far as I can remember, like I can't remember really that much from 8th grade, but probably I would say 7th, 8th grade. Yeah. It was.
Yeah, that's about the time when boobs start.
I remember I went to a Christian school. Okay, chapel days. Girls wore skirts. I remember the girls would go and walk in front of the guys, and they were in skirts, and they would like jump up and flip their dresses up. And I'm sitting there, and like 4 girls would do it because they think it's funny. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh, jeez. And there's just like middle school butts. I was being shown middle school butts.
But they had underwear on, right?
Yeah, but it was still like in thongs.
That's in 8th grade?
Yeah, and I was like,
oh my God.
I know.
And that image still
At a
seared in
Christian
your
school.
brain somewhere.
Yeah. I
That
know
sucks.
all the names too. I'm not going to say them though.
You're somewhere in your brain is some creep's fantasy that's like, I wish I could get those memories out of him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can't control that they did
Yeah,
that.
they just
and
happened
you were
to do that.
you were 14 at the time, and
Yeah.
so were they. But
Yeah.
now those memories are still in your head, frozen in time. That's weird.
Yep.
It's like I was thinking about the first time I had sex, and I was
But
like,
they're my age now, so it's
Right.
like, it's fine.
so it's weird. Okay. Yeah.
But for someone that's gross, yeah, they probably like that. They
Yeah.
like that.
But that's unfortunate that you can't take that memory out because it's a terrible memory, and it must be horrible to have that trauma in your brain area.
I'll probably need to speak to someone about it.
Yeah. Huh?
You were going to say something?
Oh, no, I'm not thinking about it now. Now I'm thinking about it. Now I have the image in my head of them flipping up. Like,
Yeah.
Now you're giving it to me. Now you've Apple shared. What do you call it? You airdropped it.
Yep.
Now I'm trying not to think about it. I'm thinking about it more. Damn it. I remember.
I would just be in the hallway just trying to touch the top of the ceiling. I was just worried about my vertical.
You're just working on your vertical?
Yeah, I was just like, hey, guys, watch this.
Seth, look over here. No.
Yeah.
You're like, in a minute.
Did you see me touch that, guys?
You're just like flashing. You're just totally unaware. I almost got it that time.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Innocence. Yeah.
What's wrong with your shirt? You're not supposed to wear it like that. Pull it out. You're doing it wrong. You probably would be like, teacher, she keeps pulling her shirt up.
I still do that. At work the other day, I was working with one of my fellow coworkers, which is a dude. And I go, hey, do you think I can touch that? He goes,
what, the ceiling?
yeah. Because they were bored. I was like, I think I can touch that.
I think I
Yeah.
can touch it.
Yeah, that's what I used to do when I was a kid because I was concerned about dunking a basketball and jumping high. So I was like, I bet I can touch that.
Everything? You just try to touch everything?
Yeah.
Like a certain height? You're like,
Yeah. But,
you always did that as a kid, though. You're like, I'm trying. Like, if you're walking down the street, you just see something, some sign, and you just jump up and smack it as hard as you can.
yeah.
I said, touched it with my fingertips. You're like, when you're trying to do basketball, you're just like, I touched the net. I touched the net with my fingertips. I almost touched the rim. But, I was saying I had to go to the bank today, too, to get the deposit for the new place, which is weird because I pay for rent on my phone, but to pay a deposit to the same company, I need a money order from the 1900s.
Yeah, that's weird.
And printed out. I'm just waiting. The printer stopped working. Hold on, I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, what the? And then their computers froze. They're like, the computers froze. I don't. They're like, we just have to wait. I'm like, there's no one in there. There's no one in there. There's 3 bank tellers and me. We're all just looking at each other. There's no This is the only transaction that needs to be done.
Yeah.
The simplest, They did this transaction in the Civil War. Money. I mean, this is basic.
What? Like checks, money orders, or what was the other thing?
Check, money order, cashier's check, whatever that is.
What?
Isn't that what you pay like for ransoms with or something? Like
we're
isn't that
still
what you pay
using-
gangsters in the Caribbean or the Cayman Islands? Like cashier's check? Isn't that for like paying off a bribe or like to bury a story about
like
your
a bails bonds,
teenage
and
girlfriend?
Yeah, loans
Yeah,
or
it's so
something.
a cashier like or what do they say? Like, give me I don't know. Anyway, international travelers checks or whatever that fucking shit is. Anyway, so like I'm in the bank and the bank's right there, so I walk to the bank. There's 3 people in there, just me. It's taking a while. It's a lot of doing. Mm-hmm. And the guy pulls up, he's like, okay, I need to make a withdrawal. He's like, okay, what's your name? I tell him my name, He's okay, there's 75 other people named Matt Robertson at this branch. I'll need your debit card. And I just gave him the debit card, and I start kind of thinking, like,
That's a lot of Matt Robertson.
it made me a little sad. Like, there's probably a lot of guys that same name with more money than me that probably look better than me or just like me, and we're all just this boring named guy. Just, I don't know. It made me weird. Like, I'm like, if I died, people are like, oh, thank God, not my Matt Robertson. It was another Matt Robertson. Like, I heard you died. Phew, dude. It's just a different loser. Is some loser that.
This hit you when you're at the bank. You're like, this all these emotions hit you.
Right. Well, because I'm waiting for a long time.
Oh.
So
You had some time to think.
So I got time to think, and I'm thinking about all the other Matt Robertsons and what they're doing and what choices they made, and yeah. And so thinking like that, and then finally they get it to me, and I'm in the bank, and I'm like walking out, and I see that like thing on the wall where it measures your height. So if you're robbing the bank, they go, hey, sorry, pal, we know how tall you are.
6'2" with glasses.
Yeah, and I went up to it, and I just like, I wanted to see if I was still like 6'3", so I like stood next to it, and I was just like, just trying. I was like, it's here. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna get a gauge of my. And so I was trying to see if I really was. I was like 6'3", nailed it. And it was just making me laugh because I was like, I could probably rob this bank. There's no one in there.
Yeah.
No one coming up. If I had a gun, I was like, everybody be cool. Don't move. Stay right there.
Yeah.
You go to the safe. Go to the safe. Put your hands up. Don't put your hands down. Don't do anything weird. It's all going to be over soon. And just do. And that, music playing. And just, get a mint. And then just, it'd be so easy to rob a bank. And then, like, they're doing all this shit. And I started thinking, I told you about this. AI's taking jobs, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like that, but AI bank, come on. We already have an ATM. That's an AI bank, right?
True.
Why can't the whole bank be automated? I get the money order. I'm like, hey, I need a money order. Great. Here you go. I mean, why? AI bank, you can never rob it.
It's true.
You can't rob an AI bank. There's no, what do you call it? No hostage.
Yeah. You
What can do you go an AI bank?
Yeah, and then just be like, sorry, player. And just mow you down. Be like, oh, okay.
Not today, asshole.
Yeah.
The nipples. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, you would never even try.
And then the other two just fucking mow down.
Just 1,000 bullets and a guy doing petty robbery. He's just trying to need money from my family. Well, you fucked out and found out. Yeah. They just like shovel him away with like a scoop. Poop, poop, into the bushes.
Yeah.
Another one is just like a mound of like petty robbers just trying to rob a couple $100.
Yeah.
Well,
just piled up in the back.
Welcome to America. That's how we do things now.
That's I don't think we're far off or away from that.
RoboCop, dude.
True.
RoboCops. They all got. You said you saw Robotaxi.
Yeah, fucking Tesla one. Get him out of here.
We
don't need it anymore.
We should dress like RoboCop and just wait for a RoboTaxi and just walk toward it.
Yeah.
Just get in. That'd be awesome. Full RoboCop professional costume.
Someone pulls up next to you, just.
The RoboTaxi, you're sitting in the passenger seat.
And then it pulls off too fast, and you just go. That's what we should do. Just film that.
Just get we gotta get a RoboTaxi. Dress one of us up like the Terminator and one like RoboCop, and just just two future guys. And we're just like, that'd be so totally dressed like the Terminator.
Just roll down the back window and it's RoboCop. Just like, what the fuck? Where are they going? Comic-Con?
It's not that funny. I shouldn't be laughing this much.
No, it's
I just wrote, but full.
Just you and I dressed up, walking past, just like.
Yeah, walk like him, be like.
Just getting away, move. Just.
Yeah. Just be badass, dude.
Be fun. All right, let's do it.
I remember Wes one time he was talking about like he wished like sometimes like we were talking about sometimes like you hit your balls, like your balls are so vulnerable. He's like, yeah, I wish my cock would just pop out of my thigh like RoboCop's gun when I needed it, like for peeing, for sex.
Yeah. So it's never out. That'd be
great.
It's
never out. It's just tucked away like landing gear. Yeah. Anyway.
You pull down your underwear, it's just like a Ken doll. You're like,
yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. The button's jammed. Hold on. I hit the button. It's just sometimes it gets stuck. It's there.
Hold on.
Come on. Hold on. I just this happens. I gotta restart the app. Just give me 1 second. I gotta re-download the app. Okay. Just give me one. No, don't go. It's in there. It's hard. It's hard. I can feel it. It's just stuck. It gets jammed. You just gotta. Just give me. Do you have any WD-40? I'm going home. This happens every time. I don't believe you. I swear. It's hard. It's just stuck.
It's ready to go.
I want to fuck you.
Yeah, I would. I would hate to break my wiener.
It's my biggest fear.
That scares me.
I don't even use it, and I'm afraid of that. I wouldn't even be losing much.
I just can imagine going to the hospital and like
broken wiener,
being like, I broke my wiener, and then. Well, Dennis Rodman broke his wiener like 8 times.
Well, haven't you told me or someone told me you almost broke your wiener like when you're having sex and it pops out and then the girl lands on it wrong? Like a bad dismount? I think that's almost happened to me where it's like, whoa, stop. Like, must happen sometimes when you get a lot of momentum going,
It's scary.
Yeah.
That's very scary. Even getting kicked in the balls or even getting tapped. Even when someone goes like this, just
Oh yeah.
that hurts.
When I was in 5th grade, I was playing on this playground
Mm-hmm.
equipment, and it's like, old school 90s equipment. So it's just made of like metal and
Tetanus.
Huh?
And tetanus.
Tetanus and rubber. It was brand new equipment. So I was after school, and I was on the ledge of the playground equipment, and it's like, on one of the, and then there's like a little ladder and a ledge. You could jump off. You go down the ladder, down the slide, whatever. And I was on the ledge, and I just wanted to jump off to be cool.
Yeah.
And I jump, and my foot catches the top rung of the ladder, and I go straight down. I'm in like 5th grade, and I just land right on the top rung of the ladder like a cartoon, like on my balls. Like it was cartoonish. Like I was like, Deesh! And my eyes were like, oh, it was like a cartoon. Like it looked, and I blacked out. It was so painful. I blacked out. And I came to, and I'm just sitting with the top rung of the ladder between my legs, and this fat kid named Kevin is just, I can't even hear it. I was like Saving Private Ryan. It's like, ooh, I'm just looking around. I can't hear anything. I just see just chaos, and I'm just totally shell-shocked, and I see this fat kid going, and then I can hear, and then it's just full laughing, and he's just pointing and laughing.
Whoa.
And I'm in the most pain. I'm like, I'm like, I can't even, like, I'm trying to, like, get off. And he's laughing. It's like I'm dying in pain, and so I'm okay. And the teacher's like, Jesus Christ, and I'm walking it off, and I'm like, all right. And it hurt so bad. I'm like 11. I'm like, whatever, it just happens. And then it's after school, so my mom comes to pick me up, and then I see the teacher talking to her, and the teacher's like, jumped on the ladder, and I see my mom's face go. And I just start crying. But I wasn't even going to cry until I saw her face, like how concerned she was.
Yeah.
But I hadn't cried the whole time. It was crazy. I held it. I didn't cry when it happened. I was just in shock, and then it just hit me. But they said it was lucky. I think I even went to the doctor. No, I think my mom had to look at it. But no, she told me to look at it and tell her what I saw. So the bar went right between my balls and my leg. So the balls and wiener went to the side, and the bar went right there. So I got lucky. So this part was bruised like bad, my leg and but not the balls. So my balls are fine.
That's good.
My wiener was fine.
That's
so I got
good.
spared. Plus, my wiener and balls were really little at that time because I was 11, so they wasn't much to damage. But dude, I landed right. Like, luckily they made a move and just picked a side.
They're like, oh no,
Because if it had gone right on, dude, it could have
bro. Yeah.
for
You
life.
would've- Yeah. One could have just got sucked up, just like a bank tube. You're like, oh my neck.
Yeah, and then you have to shake it loose. That's scary, man. That can mess you up. Like if they get tangled, and
Yeah.
you got to be careful with your balls.
Did you hear
But
that?
we don't use them that much. And you know what? I've never
Yeah.
had an STD. 'Cause I always
Congratulations.
use a condom.
I've never had one either.
I know that.
Yeah.
I knew that about you.
Yeah. I pride myself on that.
I could feel that.
Yeah.
You
If
don't
I-
seem like an STD guy.
No. I had a buddy that hooked up with a
Guy.
girl in the backseat of his car or her car. They were camping. It was raining or something. I don't know. And they were like, oh, let's go have sex in the car. He's like, oh, do you have a condom? No. Okay. Things go down. He ended up getting like the worst chlamydia, the worst gonorrhea, both of them. I think he got both of them. Yeah. And he said it was the worst experience of his life. He said like seeing his mushroom tip basically do this. Like, here's your, and it's like said his penis head was caving in. Okay.
From the chlamydia and gonorrhea?
Yeah. And he couldn't pee because he had a crust. And then it's like, I think that's why they called it the clap, because you had to clap it to get the goo and the whatever hardness
Because
to,
it's shut.
because it's all just
Because it's clapped
infected.
shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew it. Wait, is it clap chlamydia?
Yeah, I think so.
So it was shut, so you couldn't pee. You had to like squeeze
Yeah.
it or
He said it
slap
was
it.
the worst pain, and we tried to pee, it hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he said he was like in the worst pain for like 7 days, and he was so pissed at that girl. I was like, well, whatever. But,
And gonorrhea. That's probably
Yeah.
got to be. So everything was just gooey and dripping and pussy.
but he was drunk. You just don't know.
Dude, I've never trusted. One time God, yeah. But at least now you can clear that shit up. Thank God.
But still, this was like he has to deal with like GI issues from it.
Oh,
so it had
the-
after
the
effects. So it was like, hey, you know what?
reverberations.
Yeah.
It's
So
like the
he's
butterfly effect.
Mhm.
Ripples in a pond.
Yep. That all it would take for me was that one time and be like, I'm becoming a eunuch for the kingdom of God. Like I
You'd
would
just
never.
be the Game of Thrones guy that just did power
I would
moves
just be like,
and
that has
played
ruined
mind
me.
games. You're done with sex. You're just all
Yep.
about power and control through
Yep.
manipulation, and
Yep. I would trust no.
you'd be just like an
person.
advisor. And
That's
just
right.
like whisper in king's ears and misinform and
Yeah.
make power plays. Yeah,
Mhm.
I get that. I feel like I could see that if you got one, you'd be like, I'm done with late. Like that's it. Like
Oh, you would see a different me.
10 years of solitude.
You would see a different me. I would be in a
the
cave
robes.
and be like, I'd be Hobo Joe out there just.
That guy up front.
Yeah.
I just get a letter. Dear Matt, as you know, I had an STD. I've decided to move out. I'm in Nepal, finding myself and renouncing women forever. Yeah, but it's also, I've always worn a condom, but one time I was like, met this girl at a bar. She was really cute and somehow got her number or whatever. And then she was like, come over and we were hanging out. But then she told me before, she was like, just so you know, I have to tell you this, I have herpes. And I was like,
Oh.
okay. She was like, but it's inactive right now, whatever. It's dormant. I'm like, okay. All right. Hope that volcano don't blow. But I was like, all right. So I go over there, and I'm like, I'm trying to keep it out of my head. You know, I'm like, should I get herpes? But so we're making out, and I'm just thinking about trying not to think about it. She's blowing me. I'm like, not thinking about it. And then we start to have sex. I got the condom, and we're trying to have sex. And it's kind of like, it's kind of like that scene in Princess Bride when he's trying to stab the guy and he keeps hitting the sword to the other side. Like, I'm trying to go, and I'm like, this is what I want to do, and I can't. I'm like, yeah, and I swerve to the left. And I keep missing, like, subconsciously. I keep pushing myself. I keep yin and yang, and I something about, I know it's in, it's a mental block. I can't get in. And she's like, I'm like, yeah, let's have sex. I'm so excited to put my wiener in the
herp
zone, and I start kind of having sex, and I can't do it, dude. I can't get that. I can't. It's just in my head, and then the condom, like, as I'm trying to, I'm like, sorry, this isn't gonna work.
The
condom fell out as I was getting out, so the condom stayed in there,
Ooh.
and I came out, and I was just like, you're gonna have to get that. And I'm not getting in there. No, and so I like let her get, and then it was so awkward. I just couldn't get the fear. The herp, it's a mental thing. It was like I got the yips, you know, like a picture. I got the
that same story happened to me, and I knew it.
Sexual yips,
and I was just like, I just did do it because I knew that. And
you didn't have
like,
sex at all?
Yeah, because she was like, oh, I have this, but I take medicine, this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. I was like, nope, and not gonna do it. Not gonna risk it. Nope.
Was she hot?
Yeah.
But even with the condom, you wouldn't do it.
No.
I wore a condom. But.
No. Because I know it's there. I can't be. Dude, that's the thing. Like these random hookups, I can't do them. You know why?
Why?
Because when I like to get Jesse in the bedroom, I like to get down in Jesse. You know, and I need to trust you.
Oh, you
I
need to be like, I
Yeah.
can't be worrying about like
right. I want to be
what's around the bend there.
Exactly. Like, but if you know a girl well enough and you're like intimate and everything, and like you're in a relationship, cool, whatever. That's when you can get down and dirty. That's when you have the green flags of saying, "Come on in, do you." But when you don't know the person, it's very uncomfortable, and you can't be the sexual animal that you want to be. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, like the very first night I got in Denton at our apartment we shared together in Denton 15 years ago. This girl that was like older than me, she's like a grad student or whatever, and she was like, we hooked up like the first night. I wasn't even unpacked. And she bit the shit out of me, and just so hard. And I was like, all right, that really hurt. Like, and I was just like, stop, ow, ow, ow. And like, I didn't know if there was a safe word or never been bitten like that before. And once bitten, twice shy. And I was like, this is not working. We were just like, this ain't working. And then she told me to bite her, and I didn't want to, and that was weird. So I like kind of like gave her a nibble on the nipple, but I didn't want to. So I was just like, it's just awkward. I'm like, I don't want to hurt. I don't like biting. I'm not into it. So like,
ain't no vampire.
So like, it didn't work out, and it was awkward. And then I saw her months later, and we laughed about it. But the next day, my dad was helping me move in. And I just had like bruises all over my body and like bite marks, and there was blood and like purple. It was crazy. It looked like I got assaulted. Like, it looked like an animal. I got an animal attack. Like, and they're all over, like hard bites. Like, I was like, did she even like me, or did she hate me? Like, was this punishment? It felt like It was fucked up. Like, I was scared of her. Like, yeah, because that's what happens when you don't know someone. You got to
That's
go
right.
over that stuff. Do you like biting? Because the sex, if you don't talk about sex and you're not into the same stuff, man,
It's weird.
it's weird. That's why like people that don't have sex before they get married.
And then
Crazy.
it's like you're with a girl and she's like, "Oh yeah, spit in my mouth," and you're like, "No, that's dirty. That's gross."
Choke me.
Yeah. And you're like,
Pretend to kill me. Yeah.
No.
I don't want to. Slap me. I would not. I can't do it. I can't. I can just do the. I like different positions, but I'm not going to turn this into a. It's not even sex anymore. It's like some weird slap fight. I don't. Sometimes you come across that's like porn slap fights. I'm like, this is. Both people are slapping each other and they're like turning red and they're like, do you like that? Do you like that? And then he'll slap the girl and she'll slap him back. I'm like, this is fucked up. It's like I'm going to finish watching it, but this is wrong. I'm not going to not nut, but I mean, Jesus, get it together. You ever watch the slap? No. I mean, and then you come across it or like where they're wrestling, and then it's like, oops. They're wrestling. It's like, what did you just do? And they're like, do it again. And it's like, it's hilarious. You don't watch porn. I forget.
because it's silly. Everything you just said was just
It's so silly.
That is all just silly behavior.
I like the free use one's my favorite. Free use is like they'll be in an office or just in the kitchen, and they'll just like start having sex. It'll be like stepbrother, stepsister start having sex in the kitchen while like mom makes a sandwich. And like, yeah. And then like, but they're like bad actors, so they're like improv and be like, the sandwich is really good, mom. Is it honey or peanut butter or both? It's both. Good, because I like both on my sandwich. And the girl is just like, yeah, the one I like is The Office. They're like, because they're supposed to pretend they're not having sex. So like they're fucking from, usually the guy's fucking her from behind. And they're like, she's filing the files. And he's like, you got a lot of files to file. And she's like, yeah, like filing for Mr. Anderson is like really hard, but I'm getting good at it. I don't care how long it takes if I file with
Oh my gosh.
you. Yeah, I like helping you file. And it was really cool that Dan brought breakfast this morning. And they're trying to like go off the top of the dome. You're like, yeah, I love breakfast when he brings breakfast. But they're like bad actors, so it's hilarious. And they're trying to like think of office stuff, and they're still trying to fuck. But they're trying to throw an innuendo about like, if you need help after your meeting, just let me know, and I can assist you with anything you need. You know, it's kind of hot. You know, but they're like, they never acknowledge they're having sex. It's kind of, and it's like, yeah, because like Dan got promotion, but I've been here 3 years longer than him. And they get into this like intricate backstory of like building their characters, but they're just horrible at acting. They're there to fuck. They're idiots, you know.
And you're just
they're just fuck machines. They're not.
You're just watching this.
Yeah, they're not trained actors, but they're taking it seriously. You know, and there's like some production value. So weird.
And you're over there just watching and judging.
And I just watch it.
And just
Yeah,
Seth's gone to work.
There's
All right.
something hot about how they just don't acknowledge, and they just, you know, both start, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I'm kind of over it. I'm trying to not do the porn like you. You were totally abstained.
Yeah, it's brain rot. It's silly.
How do you do it?
Dish your brain. No, it's
Focus
because
your
I know it's been around and it's been easy.
You can't even remember the last time you masturbated, can you? You don't even know.
Well, it's always with those.
Mr. Hughes, you are on the witness stand as you cannot lie to this court. Now tell me, do you remember the last time you pleasured yourself?
It was with a woman.
You pleasured yourself in front of a woman.
Is
Are
that
we to
what you-
believe you masturbated to completion in front of a female? No. When did you? Well, I know. Yeah, you hooked up with a lady, but when was the last time you did it yourself?
Probably before that. A while.
How
before
long before that, Mr. Hughes? Months, years, minutes.
Months.
We need details.
That. Months.
Months. So
Yeah.
how many months? 1 month, 3 months, 10 months? There's a difference.
Probably 3.
Okay, 3 months. That's good.
But I feel good. And I
without
like
doing it.
And I like it because I know how I feel afterwards, and it's just guilt and shame and low energy and tiredness and fogginess and just bullshit. And I'm
Yeah,
just like,
you're.
and then I go for what? And I'm like, oh, that was pixels on the screen. Of
It's
something
all
dumb.
discipline. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, okay, let me get past this. Let me do something else. And then you grab your little hand pan and you're like, ding, 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 da, ding, ding, da, ding,
Yeah, you
ding,
paint.
da, ding, ding. You know, so you try.
Yeah.
And I know, and that's why I got off social media. It's too sexualized.
So, yeah. So you're not on social media. So what do you do when you feel a sexual urge? You just channel it, or do you ignore it or acknowledge it?
Not today, Satan.
no,
What do you
I
Because sometimes I get a little frisky and I just, take
But
care
then
of
you
I take care of it. You know what I mean? I just go in the back, take care of it, knock it out. You know what I mean? Nobody knows
but
nothing.
but That's the.
Wash my hands. Forget about it. Get rid of the evidence.
But that's the
Nobody knows.
problem. You
What's the
you have
problem?
to you have to
It's
see
like it never happened.
I'm frisky. Okay, I'm frisky. What should I do besides being frisky? Let me go.
I can't stop thinking about being frisky though. I can't just go to the gym like you or eat.
You go
elk.
outside and go for a walk, dude.
Yeah, but why
your
not
man
just jerk
juices,
off?
huh?
Okay, what's wrong with just jerking off though? Don't you feel better after that?
Because
then you go for a walk.
you should see your sperm as a golden elixir.
Your man juice.
And it's energy, and it's
You
something.
think that? It's
I
energy?
totally believe that.
You're right. After I do jerk off, I feel tired and depleted, and like I need to take a nap.
Go a week. I dare you. I dare you.
You dare me?
I double dog freaking dare you.
You dare me?
To go a week, just 1 week.
Oh man, but I didn't jerk off today.
That's 1 day.
No, that means
No, that's only what?
I should have got it out in the morning.
Nope. You hold
Hold
on.
on,
to
wait.
it.
Did I? I might have. This morning, I'll have to check my history. I might have.
Oh God.
Oh no, I didn't, because I was showing you that picture of that.
Okay.
All right, 1 week. I don't know if I can do it, dude.
Do it. You
feel like
feel
smoking.
great.
I don't
You'll
know,
feel
bro.
great.
Maybe
I
you're
guarantee you. You'll feel like I have so much energy.
right. I'm just jacked next week. What's up, Seth?
Yeah. It's like
I've been hitting the gym a lot, bro. Put on like 10 pounds of muscle.
Let's
Started
do it.
day trading. And I got really into acrylics and watercolor painting. You're right, though, dude. It makes sense. It's like what your focus is, what's your energy on. You're like George when he stops having sex. He just gets real smart and starts getting interested in stuff. And you know what?
You do.
You're right. Like if you don't think about it and you just don't look at it, out of sight, out of mind, it's really, and it is like weird to be like a grown man that still masturbates. It's kind of weird.
Dude, you
It's
only
for children.
This is the thing. You only have so much
Not
energy in
for
your body,
men.
and your body has to remake sperm.
Oh, that's
okay?
like, yeah, you said that protein, right?
And there's all these vitamins, minerals, bloods, all these zincs, all these things that can be in sperm that you can put towards other parts of your body. So if you're using sperm just to ejaculate in a towel and watch an Office, like, oh yeah, file me now, and then you go
The files are really stacking
and
up.
you can bring that
These
energy.
files are so hard.
You take
So yeah,
that,
that's wasted energy. But you're saying put that somewhere else?
take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. Uplift it. Don't spew it out. Bring it up. Bring it up
To your head.
to your
out
heart,
from your loins.
to your head. Because this is all primal. You're going from animal, just primal. I'm horny.
Right.
I'm on
But
a
we are
dating
animals.
app. I see titties on my Instagram and then porn. Like, we're not supposed to be seeing that. You and I did not grow up in our
Mm-hmm.
young youth seeing all this porn and all the shit that's on the internet. And we see it more now, which is more detrimental to us now as being at the age we are.
But you saw porn when you were in high school and junior high,
but
right?
it was like VHSs and like Cinemax and what's it called? Playboys.
Yeah, like soft. I was trying to remember. Larissa McComas. I've been stuck on this name for 3 days.
Who is she?
Larissa McComas.
What's she look like?
Softcore Cinemax porn star, circa late 90s. I loved her. And it was like the innocent
What's her
porn.
last name?
Larissa McComas. I just had it. Tell me I'm right. McComas. Larissa. If I'm right about this, then I'll have a Rain Man like. Are there images coming up? I just want to see if I'm right.
Is this how you spell her name?
No, not Mac Comas. MCC.
MCC?
Yeah.
Oh.
McComas. This is my.
This one, girl?
Yes.
This
Ha ha, dude. Steel trap for porn stars.
She's cute.
Larissa McComas, 1990s porn star. Innocent, cute, big old fake titties. Never anything, you never saw much. It was Cinemax. It was all covered up. Proper.
I did
you
a
know?
girl that kind of looked like her. Because
Yeah.
she had the hair. The hair
Yeah,
thing.
she's.
That's a hair.
Dude, I was trying to think of this. I had the face for a while, and then I couldn't get the name. And then I just stopped trying, and I let go, and the name just floated up. See how that works?
That's
I
exactly what we're
had the
just talking
face
about.
in my head for 3 days, and in my loins,
That's
and
right.
then it just spurted up.
Guess
Then
what? You let go,
I let go, and it came.
and it moved up.
One time, I was like trying to, after COVID, I was trying to tell someone about this Soundgarden album, and I was like, the band from Seattle. I was like, it's Chris Cornell a Seattle rock. I couldn't say the name. It was right after I had COVID. I couldn't say Soundgarden. I was like, Seattle rock, Chris Cornell, 90s, Black Hole Sun, Spoon. I couldn't say Soundgarden. It was like the band is. Isn't that weird? Like I could see their faces. I could see the albums. I'm like, and then I couldn't say Soundgarden. And then hours later, it was like Soundgarden.
Yeah.
That was scary. Like when it was like, it's right there, and I'm like.
Couldn't
Like
get
Pearl
it.
Jam and Nirvana, like it's scary. Like, and that's what's weird about that. Larissa McComas, I was like, the image was strong, the force, and then the recall, but then the particulars couldn't get the words out because I'm getting old.
But as we were saying about porn, but what made you think about this girl, Larissa?
I just thought she was beautiful. I thought she was my girlfriend, and she was a beautiful angel, and she always had her boobs out, and she always seemed happy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like porn is now where it's all weird and violent, and they're like doing crazy positions. You know, I'm kind of nervous because I'm seeing ladies again, and like the positions, man, because like it's easy. Like they make it look so easy. You know, it's like the Olympics. It looks so damn easy on the TV because they just instantly find the hole and. But then when you don't have your glasses on, it's dark. You're trying to like navigate. You're like, oh, that's your butt. Wait, I know they're really close. I didn't know until again that porn. You don't remember how close they are. It's like a thin red line between the butt and the.
Did you like that movie?
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I met a guy from that movie. But anyway, talking about buttholes. So I didn't. It's like. Am I right? It's like a thin. Amount of skin between the butt and the.
Yeah.
Vagina, right?
Yeah, it's
like
they're close together.
They're close,
kind of
like that much, right?
Yeah.
Like so, you could be like, you kind of need to look, right? You'd be like, because sometimes they just do it without looking. I'm like, man, this guy's a pro. You know, just they can do it by feel. You know, I kind of need to like. I usually need them to like kind of
guide,
like a doc, like the doc in the NASA. You know, that I need them to reach out with the whoop and guide me. You know what I mean? It's their hole. I don't know. I don't. I like it when they do that. I'm like, yeah. You know, I can't see. I usually have my glasses off. It's dark, dude. I have no glasses. Can't see nothing.
Well,
you
Matt,
don't suffer with these problems. You're probably good at sex. Every time is like the first time with me. I'm like, oh, geez, what are we doing? Okay, wait, slow down. Wait, stop. Is there a rhythm I need to do? Yeah, you know, and it kind of is because every girl, unless it's your wife, every time is a new.
But that's why monogamous is a good thing. Because you become very good with sex with the person that you're with constantly. So you don't know that this girl is about to be a biter, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know if this girl is going to be got Herpville, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know if...
Herpy Hancock. Yeah.
Herpy Hancock. Yeah. But see, that's... Being in a relationship's good. It's nice. But
so you're right. You don't know what you're going to get when you open that box of chocolates.
You don't.
You never know what you're going to get.
That's the scary part.
You get a big old mouth of gonorrhea.
Watermelon man.
Oh, man, yeah.
He's the watermelon man.
You said there's a song. Yeah, that's a song you saw.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's a song called Watermelon Man, and then I saw a guy eating watermelon.
Yeah.
And Jared sent me a song that was like literally a minute or two after I saw the Watermelon Man. The song was Watermelon Man, and it's a great song. And
I've been thinking, dude, they've been doing half price watermelon slices, half watermelons.
Ooh.
And it's half a watermelon for half off. So that's like a quarter of the price for half a melon. And I want to get one because they're all cut. They still got the seeds, so you got to spell the seeds. But just a big slice of watermelon. It's 100 degrees, like an ice cold. I almost want to put it in the freezer and get it ice cold, like where it starts to get a little icically.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then just bite into that. Ooh, here's the thing that's hard about watermelon is when I eat it, I get it all over me, and I can't, and it gets on my cheeks. You know, how do you get it? You know, you got to cut it up into little pieces, but I'm too eager. I don't want to. I just want to eat it and get it. I don't want to cut it, but you need the little slices and the toothpicks. That's what you need. But then you eat 50 of those. You know,
Well, just cut into the fucking triangle.
Just cut into it. But then it always gets on my. Yeah, it's always like drippy, and it's hard. And then you bite into it, and the juices just.
The juices.
It's
That's
so
why you
hard.
have to do it over the sink or outside.
Fruit, dude. I haven't had fruit in a while. I should get some fruit. You eat mango and stuff, right?
Hey, mangoes and
Fruit's great.
bananas and blueberries.
Dude, I need to get more fruit, like smooth, but so much sugar. So you only need
But
a
it's
little
good
bit.
sugar. But it's not
Good
like
sugar?
it's not. If you're say you just went for a run or you lift the weights, smoothie's great to replenish your glycogen,
Right.
bruh. So putting your fruits in that time when your body needs it the most, you're good.
Okay.
But if
you
you're just
need
some
it.
fat turd being like, I love fruit, and you're just eating, watching fucking Love Island, then I'd be like, all right, let's not eat fruit.
Or if you're not burning the calories.
Yeah, you got to burn the juices.
Isn't it weird that fruit, like, again, like, you kind of think this might be a simulation of, like, how things might be designed, because it's like, it tastes good, it looks good, it's perfectly, like, I know a lot of it's, like, genetic engineering and all that, but it's just crazy that it's like, someone's like, I'm going to bite into this thing, it looks delicious, and it tastes delicious. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, like, I always wondered, too, like, I see all the fruit, and I'm like, what do they do at the end of the day? Where do they throw the fruit that's about to go bad? Can I just have that fruit? Why can't they just give it to us? I will eat day-old food. Just give it to me for free. I'll never bother you. Right? What are we doing?
Did you think about how many grocery stores are around here? Okay.
Throw away all this shit.
And then, like, how much shit do they throw away? Or does
Give
it
it
go
to us.
somewhere to use as compost to grow more? Or
I'm
does
sure
it
they
go to,
donate
like, a
to
homeless
food banks.
place?
I'm sure they donate to food banks and
Okay.
like homeless shelter
As
for
long as
sure.
it goes somewhere, because it seems like a whole lot of waste.
Dude,
You know?
whole lot of waste.
What time is
I
it?
think
How long have we been going?
we've been doing this for 46 minutes.
Okay.
46 minutes on the ones and twos. Oh, wait, 47 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
47 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Matt and I have been
46
watching probably too much Beavis and Butthead, but it's great
Yeah. I could watch it.
all the time.
Well, because you haven't seen a lot of them. Like all the new ones and stuff. Yeah. Beavis and Butthead rules. That's
Mike
something I can
Judd
put on.
rules.
I need to, like, dude, I've been stressed because, like, I don't have a job, so all I have time to do, like, is just podcast and read the news and, like,
Office
It's just-
porn.
and yeah, freeuse office porn, of course. That's first things first. It is funny. It's like my day consists of, like, worrying about nuclear war with Iran, aliens, and AI and their effect on our society and consciousness as a whole. And then randomly, it's like, you like that? Oh, fuck me so good. Oh my god, it's so hard. Oh, you cook so hard now. Oh my god, fuck me. Oh, you give it to me. Yeah, right. Give it to me, right, my man. And then back to Iran might have the bomb because we're in nuclear, and we did not destroy the nuclear reactors, and even though Trump said we did, you know. And it's just like oscillate, like both. That's all happening in my brain. And
Why?
And then it gets and I get too scared, and I'm like, oh yeah, back to the office, office free use porn.
Now,
'Cause,
you're
yeah.
worried about things you cannot control.
Well, you know what? It's hard. Okay.
You just want to be told everything, but you can't.
You know what? I'm really
can't
pissed.
know, bruh.
I had a great joke I was going to do about how Israel's like a girlfriend and they throw a drink at a Persian guy. That's like Iran. And then they come back and like, my boyfriend's going to kick your ass because you're a fucking asshole to me. And it's like, what? I didn't even. And then now they're like, here, fight him. I can't fight him. If you fight him, it's like, bitch. I had this great bit about Israel being our crazy girlfriend, and then it's like, I got to fight this guy now. Every time we go to the club, I got to fight a fucking Iraqi guy or a Persian guy because you start shit, and then I got to finish it because I love you, but you fucking do this every fucking time. And I had a great bit about it, and out the window because peace might be happening. But, well, I guess we
use it?
still did, huh?
You can still use it.
I guess so. I'll
there's
put it
still
out.
conflict.
I just did it right now. I'll put it out. But yeah, there's still conflict. But so like we bombed them, right? And it's like, oh shit. And now it seems like they're like, all right, chill. And then they're like, you didn't even hurt us anyway. Like we still have all our stuff, so fuck you. That didn't even hurt. It's like when you punch a kid on the playground. He's like, that didn't even hurt, dude. And you punch him right in the face. It's just bleeding, just swelling up. It doesn't even hurt. Did you even hit me? I don't even feel it. It's like, I hit you pretty hard. But they're like, we saw our uranium, so fuck, it's fine. And then, here's what I hate, dude. They do this performative thing where they're like, okay, this is getting crazy, so what we're going to do, Iran like calls us, and they're like, hey, so we're going to bomb you because we're pissed at you because we don't hate you and want you to die, so we're going to bomb you because death to America. But before we do, here's where we're going to bomb you and get everyone out of there so no one gets hurt. I mean, we're not monsters. This is war. We're not crazy. Don't want to kill anybody. We still have to bomb you to show that we can, but we don't want anyone to get hurt, so get them out, and then we'll bomb you. And then we're like, cool, that's cool. You can bomb us. We'll get everyone out. You bomb our building, and we'll get everyone out. And then we can say, you're too much of a pussy to do it. That's why you told us. So no one even got hurt. So fuck you. And then you get to say, we bombed the shit out of them, and they ran because they're scared. So fuck them. So they both get to. It's just this face-saving bullshit. It's like, I'm gonna bomb you, okay? And we know we're gonna get bombed. Like, yeah, and we know, and then we'll put the people out, and you bomb us, and then we shake hands. It's like, why even do it then? It's like it's pointless. It's just, and they always do. It's like a clear demonstrative show of force, just purely for face. It's like we all know it's fake. We all know no one got hurt. They know, we know. They told us we're gonna bomb you, and we're like, cool, bomb us. We move people out, they bomb us, and then they get to tell the people we fucking bombed the shit out of them, because I don't think their people get our news or something, so they can just be like, bro, we just bombed them. I don't even know how many people we killed, but then they can talk to us and be like, get all the people out. Yeah. But it's all bullshit. I never understood that. Does that make any sense?
Do you know what you do?
That performative shit? You
know what you do?
What?
Turn it off.
No, but does that make? Why do it at all if nobody's going to die?
Because it's all a show. It's all a game. It's
for
all
what?
It's
for
all,
who? For the world?
For the club that
everyone
we're
knows
not a
it's
part
fake.
of.
Everyone knows. Everyone. They told us they're going to bomb. We know it's coming. There's no like.
But for you to.
It's like, I'm going to hit you. Okay, hit me right here. Okay, I'm going to hit you right there. And you're okay. I'm gonna yeah, hit me. You get one. Okay, I'm going to hit you. Well, I hit him. It's like they knew it was kind of.
It's all a distraction, Matthew. It's all a distraction. Okay? It's all to keep your attention to something negative. It's to bring you and your frequency down.
Well, what's in your brain when you're not working? You're not thinking about ladies, and you're not working. What's happening in your brain? Paint me a picture. What are you thinking about? You're not thinking about world events.
You know what's going through my head?
Pussy. What? You're just thinking about music?
Feeling groovy. I try to feel groovy. I try to not take every day so seriously. I know the world I live in, and everything you're saying, I know that is what's going on. I go, not today, Satan. I push it aside and go, da, 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 da. Because if you are absorbed by that bullshit, I try to push bullshit away. So anything that I'm doing here is basically trying to maintain a positive state of mind, even if it's through repetitive things such as cooking, painting, meditating, doing this, whatever. It's keeping me busy. I'm not so focus on the negative, which is everything that you just said.
Everything you can't control.
AI, aliens. It's like, I can't control this shit. And I'm not a part of this big club that knows all the shit that's going on and what's going to happen to us in the next 10 years. I don't know. So I have to take every day like it's my last. So how would I treat my last days here? Oh, I would maybe take a little gummy. I'd take a little mushroom. I might eat healthy. I might go to the gym. I might take care of myself so I have a better outlook on life so I don't get caught up in the bullshit. That's the way to do it. But you going aliens, AI, bombing, like that's.
I get scared,
dude. There's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to be scared about.
I like the news. It's interesting to me, and I like that stuff. And I just I hope in our lifetime, I can find out about some stuff and I hope the aliens will know about it in our lifetime. That'd be awesome. We could like tell our grandkids about it. Be like, well, the aliens, me and Seth were still living together, and I was about to turn 50 when, of course, the alien treaty got signed, and be awesome. And
but you have to.
I don't know.
It's okay to like it and be like, oh, I find it interesting.
Yeah, I like it.
But you see it, you're like, okay, that's what it is, and you leave it there. And then you take another hour of your day to think about it, maybe, and then you leave it there, and then you go on the next thing. Because you now, Mr. Matthew, you have the world is your oyster.
I know. Right? I have all the time in the world. It's a beautiful day out. I can see the sun shining.
Yeah.
I'm dating ladies and hitting the town and, getting having fun. And, I'm trying to remember that, and I got to eat better because, man, I've been like Caligula lately with the boozing and the eating. I try to go to the gym a lot, but then I'm not walking as much as I did when I was waiting tables. So I'm putting the weight back on. So now I got to force myself to walk and eat right and not eat binge and like no pizza and beers, but I love beer. Or like I used to see when I was waiting tables, I drank the same amount of beer, and I think I ate a little better because I ate rice and meat at the restaurant, and it was like cleaner. So if I can still get my steps and just go for a walk, I need to do that. I need to trick myself. And here's the thing: you don't plan it. You just walk out, and then you're just walking, and then you're like, "Well, I'm walking," and then just da 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 da. And you see a homeless guy, and you're like, "Feeling groovy," and he's like, "You got $1?" No, I don't. I don't carry cash on me.
Yeah, get up, and that's what you need.
And then I go to the store and
Get
Pull
up.
out $1 and buy a lotto ticket.
Get up immediately. Go do something outside.
Yeah, you're right.
Go walk.
Yeah,
and then you
always-
go. You know what? You're not immediately waking up and going like this. Oh, I'm up.
Yeah.
Time to put this blue screen in my face and suck in all the energy trolls.
Oh yeah, I know you're right, Seth. Hold on one sec. Could you yeah, V-Bucks. We'll be right back. It's like when we put you on hold, you know, like coffee breath, Seth. We'll be right back.
I like the new
please."
holds from like I think it's like
Yeah, it'd be good hold music. Hold on one sec.
Whatever happened to Danny Bonaducci? You remember him? Let's think about him for a minute, shall we? What happened to him?
Danny Bonaducci. I can tell you what happened to Bonaducci. That was on Abuse About. I think this is like Bonaducci or something. Bonaducci. Yeah, Bonaducci. Like, I know this chick, and she like bought her house from like Bonaducci's wife. Yeah. So, yeah, like this girl I know, like she moved to Arizona, and like Bonaducci's wife was like selling a house, and she bought it. She bought Bonaducci's house. Her name is Gretchen. Yeah. Gretchen Bonaducci. Gretchen Bonaducci. Gretchen Bonaducci. I am. Yeah. So in Bisbee, Cameron, my friend in Bisbee bought a house, and her realtor was Gretchen Bonaducci,
Oh, really?
Danny Bonaducci's wife, ex-wife, who also ran for mayor and has a restaurant bed in Bisbee that's dope. And we were supposed to hang out, supposed to meet Gretchen Bonaducci, but she's bought a Bonabizzy. But if you need real estate in Bisbee, Arizona, Gretchen Bonaducci,
Dang.
ex-wife of Danny Bonaducci, from the Partridge Family.
Yeah, what a weird show.
That was a weird show. I liked it as a kid. But they were like a family of musicians or something. And then there was like that Reuben guy or something that just would like pop his big, fat alcoholic head in. He's just like the manager.
Yeah.
And he was just around. He just didn't do anything. He just kind of like had a suit on and would just like stick his head in, like try to score with like the chick that played the tambourine or something. Remember her? She was hot. The
Which one?
oldest daughter with the brown hair and blue eyes. Remember? She had like a gap in her teeth.
What was
I
her
think she
name?
played the tambourine or something, like easy instrument. I don't know, but she was like the Sister Partridge. I thought she was so cute.
I think I should go get a rental electric drum set.
From Rock and Roll Endos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already got the pedal.
We should jam.
Pedal to the metal, baby.
We should do a coffee breath jam session where you're on guitar or bass. Wait, no, you guitar. You don't have a bass.
Guitar, I don't have a bass.
And then I'll be on drums, and then we'll play a little tune, we'll talk, and we'll stop, and then go, and then we'll go back.
Stop.
Yeah. And then we'll talk, we'll bring up a topic, be like, you know what I was
You think we're
thinking
going to World War III?
about?" Yeah. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Be
But isn't a drum set super loud?
now if you get the electric one.
Can you turn that up and play it like on speakers? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. That'd be cool.
You
I
can
wonder
put-
if you can rent one of those. You
you-
might just have to buy one.
You can plug it in the amp, too.
Dude, you could buy a used one probably super cheap on Facebook
And then you can,
Marketplace.
like, mess with the tones. Like, bow, bow, bow,
Yeah.
bow,
Dude, you know how many people buy those for their kids or buy them and then get tired of them and sell them for like a tenth of the price?
Yeah, and they're just sitting
You
in the
could-
garage
yes,
gathering
dude.
dust.
You could buy
And
them
I'm
for
over here
super-
just
You should look on
wanting more.
Facebook Marketplace and we got to lay down our verse for our hit.
Okay,
song
let's
of
do
the
that
summer.
now. We need
do that.
We need to knock
guess
this
we
stuff
need
out because it's
Yeah, you're right.
you know why?
Why? Because it's almost the end of summer.
Yeah, and the fact that you had a line in there that was brought up by someone else.
Oh yeah.
and then it's
oh
like,
yeah.
oh look, if we record this first, it would have been like we would have been first.
I had a
but this other guy
I had a
was
line
first.
about Bridget Fonda, and then fucking Mark Norman was on podcast, and he was like, "Bridget Fonda, Honda," and comedy, and then can't use it now. It's I wish I could
hate
do a
that,
Mark.
and then you,
I wish I could do a Mark Norman. Now there it is. Hey,
It's like basically doing
oh, oh god, it's like Norm.
Norm.
Hey, comedy. Comedy. That's Norm there, Hey, yeah. Yeah, they're very
Very
back
similar.
of the throat kind of. But yeah, okay. We should do. We have a song coming out. We gotta make a video too.
Every time I grab the mic,
I wore socks. I was gonna put my feet up so we could try to get our views.
Do you like that?
I was trying to get our views up, dude. I was trying to.
Do you like that?
Juice the system or whatever. I was trying to play the algorithm, but I forgot to just put my luscious footsies up to get our foot fetish.
Oh yeah,
our foot enthusiasts.
those size 12s
This is size 15 sometimes, baby.
Oh my god.
Sometimes 12.
Do you ever grab a mic like this and pretend you're Blues Traveler? You know?
Buddy, I wish I could play. Yeah, harmonica. Do you think harmonica is just
I have a
blowing?
harmonica.
How do you even play harmonica? It
Yeah,
seems
let me
like
go
it's
get
just
it.
blowing. You have harmonica? That's how we'll finish. We should close it up because I might have a date tonight. I might have a drink with a lady friend. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll be naughty. Maybe I'll be a naughty boy tonight. Maybe I'll get naughty with my naughty old self. Blow in, blow out. Sorry, I have to. Oh boy. You gonna finish it off like that? How do you hit the notes? Because he hits all these specific notes.
Because you suck in and you suck out.
But then how does he hit all those notes? It's like.
Shit. Dude, I don't even know how to play.
I know.
This has been in the fucking
That's awesome.
drawer. Look, hot metal.
Hell yeah. Should be
What is this?
harmonica guys.
Do harmonica guys
We
just
should-
bothering everybody?
No, that homeless guy up front. You should just get on one side of the harmonica. I should get on one side of the guitar. We'll put down a hat.
Yeah, just
Boom, make that play some money. Yeah.
and just get at them and have them bobbing and weaving. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
Well, I might have to go. I think I might have a drink late night. That's about an hour. People get mad if we go long. Sorry, I didn't show off my big fat feet more. I should have. I like having my feet up like this. I like these socks too. You know, these were. Oh, that's cool.
No, keep
These
talking.
were given to me because somebody didn't pay their rent and had all these socks sent to their place after they got kicked out or whatever. And this girl's like, "Do you want all these socks?" And I was like, give them to me.
Yeah.
I want, because I never buy socks. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're playing with my balls right now.
Someone paid you rent and socks?
No, someone got kicked out of a place and then had ordered all these socks and they were already gone.
Oh,
So
weird.
they had a box of socks for this person that didn't live there anymore. And they're like, "Do you
And
just
they
want
fit
them?"
you.
Yeah.
Dang.
Daddy, I like you.
I like you.
I like you. I like you too, Pee-wee. Daddy. That's how I'm going to treat him as Pee-wee Herman out.
Some
Look,
things you
I like you.
shouldn't understand.
Well, we did it again.
That
That was fun.
was good times.
I like the no headphones. I feel so free.
You are free.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't even know if this sounds good. I don't even give a shit. The levels look fine, and I'm fine with that. I mean, in my head, I'm really not, and I've been thinking about it the whole time. But you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, who cares? We don't need you levels.
Yeah,
Matt in a pink shirt.
and you know why, Seth? Because
Matt-
we're on a whole another level.
Yeah, July 1st was heading in.
And yeah, and it'll be 4th of July soon. We'll have our new song coming out. We'll have a new studio in about a month and a half. And you got anything else you want to
No,
say?
I don't. What was that song that we did? It was Groundhog Day with aliens.
Talking about Groundhog
Day with aliens. Groundhog Day with aliens. Groundhog Day with aliens. Groundhog Day with aliens. Groundhog Day with.
I don't know what. I don't know. Didgeridoo blow me? All right. That's good. Bye. Fuckos.